Hi, it's Kozue. For today's nail set, I want to create a design that feels like June. I hope it turns out well. In Japan, June means a rainy season. So I'm combining a rainy season vibe with a floral motif. Hydrangeas are the classic June flower, but today I'm choosing a different flower that also blooms in June. I'm wiping off moisture and oils with ethanol. Today's base coat was the Strong Guard, and this pink clip. I sometimes get questions like, what is that? Where do you buy it? I got mine at Seria, a 100 yen shop, but I also see them on overseas shopping sites from time to time. If you search for nail clip, it should come up. I trimmed my thumbnail because it had a crack, a big one. By the way, the little stand supporting my finger is also from a 100 yen shop. I bought mine at CanDo, but someone told me they've seen the same one at Seria too. My middle finger got stained red because I applied the red polish without the base coat. I talked about it in a short video earlier, and now that my nail has grown out, the stain has moved up quite a bit. I'll let this dry for about 5 minutes. Next, I'm using CanMake Tokyo N29. It gives a soft milky white tint, so it's great for blurring edges or toning down colors. I'll be using it later today for blending as well. PAS076. At first glance, it looks like a simple light purple, but if you look closely, it has that, what do you call it? A kind of color shifting? Iridescent pall that changes depending on the light. I'm applying the milky white CanMake N29 on my ring finger again. And N29 on the middle finger too. It was super humid that day, so while drying the polish, I held an ice pack against my fingers. I heard that helps prevent bubbles, but when I did my right hand, it still got full of bubbles. What am I supposed to do? I'm applying the light purple PA polish on my index finger. Once that's done, I'm going back to the ring finger to create a soft purple gradient. I'm picking up a little bit of the milky white N29 on the brush, then wiping the excess onto the silicone mat to adjust the amount. I lightly tap the edges to blur the line without digging into the polish, but is this actually blending? I let it dry for about 10 minutes. Then I put a little of the light purple onto the silicone mat and pick it up with a detailed brush. And wow, it instantly formed a huge bead at the tip of the brush. No matter how much I tried, the bead wouldn't go away, so I just had to keep going like this. I ended up creating a little ridge, but since it's polish, not gel, the volume will shrink as it dries, so the surface should flatten out in the end, for better or worse. I'm painting the pinky with the light purple all over. The ring finger is a gradient. I'm adjusting the amount of polish on the silicone mat and softly blending it with a light touch. For the middle finger, I'm drawing a soft wavy diagonal line with a detailed brush. I'm trying to cover the white part of the free edge with a natural curve. Come on, me, you can do this. Whoa, it's so difficult to paint here. The index finger is just a full coat, so this part is a relief. Oh, I totally forgot. I was planning to add studs. It's not fully dry yet, so they should still stick, right? If I press them down firmly, it should work. Okay, let's try this well. Now I'm using Wonder Nail number 19. I put the little on the silicone mat and draw a wavy line with a detailed brush. Well, it was supposed to be wavier, but it ended up almost straight. Only this tiny 1.5mm on the left edge is actually wavy. For the ring finger, I'm applying the light purple only on the tip. And I messed up the curved line on the middle finger again. This is what it was supposed to look like. The difference is shocking. I forgot the studs again. Okay, letting it dry for about 7 minutes. This stamping plate is from some overseas site, and I'm using this tiny flower hiding there. And of course, the strongest, most pigmented stamping polish from Hawaii. I took apart the Seria stamper and stick the silicone head onto a Daiso stamping block. Stamping blocks or acrylic blocks are originally meant for attaching clear stamps for paper crafts. When you press the stamper on firmly like this, it usually stays on. Usually. Is this an iris or a hanashobu? Since hanashobu is more common in June, let's go with hanashobu. Next, I'm using the adjustable stamper to make a smaller hanashobu. I twist the screw to tighten it so the silicone head gets nice and firm. This is a pretty pigmented polish from a 100 yen store. Since I'm shrinking the design, the polish gets compressed and looks darker, so I chose a lighter shade than the one I used earlier. When I pop off the top silicone part, the design shrinks by about 15%. Somehow, only the ring finger ended up looking super Japanese, but from a distance, it kind of passes as lace, so honestly, I like it. The set feels a bit plain, so I'm adding some sparkle with Parado Mini Nail SV06. I'm doing my anti-smudge top coat step. I apply this mystery top coat onto the stamper. It doesn't beat up, so I always use this one. After counting 20 seconds in my head, I stamp it onto the ring finger. Now there's a thin top coat film on the surface, so even if I apply top coat over it, the stamp design won't melt. There's sometimes a thin top coat film on the underside of the nail, so I remove it with washi tape. I'm applying OPI Jailbreak 3 to all my nails. I know it's discontinued, so this info is totally useless for viewers. Sorry, but I love it so much, I'm still going to use it. I clean up all the overflowing top coat. Once everything is coated, I let it dry for a few hours, then apply a second layer of Jailbreak 3. Even one coat is super glossy though. Skipping ahead a bit, and it's done. It ended up looking kind of retro, didn't it? But honestly, I am retro myself, so it fits, hahaha. And you know what? A few people actually complimented me, saying it makes my hands look really pretty. Thanks to the diagonal design on the thumb, it doesn't look as short, which is great. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!